Hey, how you doing? Just a quick heads up. This is chapter 11 from the audiobook version of my book, Conversational Relationship Marketing. So if you haven't listened to anything before, I suggest you go back and start at the beginning if you want to listen to the audiobook. Or if it's your first time here at the Client Catching Podcast and you just were interested in seeing some of the episodes, then please go back and listen to some of the interviews I've done with some of the amazing guests I've had on the show. Chapter 11. The keys to making this strategy work for you. If you're looking to leverage LinkedIn to build relationships and grow your business, treat it like a 24/7 online networking meeting and engage appropriately. This basically means you should always be genuine and authentic in your desire to help because there is another human on the other side of the conversation. So if you're able to add value to your connections when you're reaching out, it changes everything. Rather than getting your message and thinking, oh, what's this guy after? They think, well, that's different. They're not pitching me or asking me a favor. They're actually asking about me. It puts an entirely new dynamic on the situation, and the conversation and subsequent relationship can develop in a much more productive direction from this starting point. But for that perception to actually happen, it has to be true. You really have to think about them first and how you can help them. One step at a time. Now, I've given you a lot in this book, and the main cause of people who fail with this approach, it's when they get too far ahead of themselves. They get impatient for the next 10 steps instead of focusing on making the next one. See, ultimately, when you break it down, this process is simple. First, you get clear on your one ideal client. 2, you get clear on your one dynamite offer and make it results driven. 3, create a profile that speaks to that one ideal client. 4, build messaging frameworks to connect with that one ideal client. 5, establish authority, trust and rapport with your one ideal client by publishing content consistently on a daily basis. 6, start 20 conversations a day and take them through the 5-stage conversational relationship marketing communication framework. And remember, that framework was CATCH. Connect, acknowledge, trust, confirm, and help. And again, I'm not going to read the whole, what's into this because that is, you can read it in the written version and it was in a previous golden rule. Number 7, dial in your sales process to ensure your prospects are educated and qualified before the call. Now, this is with an appointment campaign that's, again, it's a little bit beyond this book, but you can get some extra training and a blueprint by going to the written version and clicking on this link and looking for the hands-free sales system PDF and walkthrough video. You can also check out mine as an example if you've been listening to this and thinking, actually, Adam, I wouldn't mind a conversation to see if you can help me. Again, you will find a link in the book where you can check out mine, or you can just go to thinklikeafish.co.uk/talk to Adam and go ahead and book a call. It'd be great to talk to you and hear what you've thought about this book. So number 8 is make the sale and focus on creating exceptional experiences for your clients. 9, allow those clients to become your best advocates and proactive referral sources. 10, rinse and repeat. Like I say, it's a process. It's not rocket science, but it starts with one step at a time. MA times RS times C equals results. Now, this is my little success formula for this entire approach. It stands for massive action, MA, times right strategy, RS, times consistency, C, equals results. Now, sure, some people will take longer than others to engage. Some never will, and some will be really fast, as is exactly the right time for them to consider the thing that you have to offer them. And the good news is that all the hard work and foundations are done once. And by following everything I've laid out here in this book, you're implementing a proven strategy based on solid psychological principles that have worked for thousands of years. There's only one thing that remains to be done. Do it again and again and again, constantly analyzing and optimizing as you go. So there's just a few of the keys to making this strategy work for you. And in the next chapter, I'm going to get onto just a few words of wisdom that have come from hard-won experience that will also help you in this process. thank you ever so much for listening today. I know there's a lot of podcasts out there you could be listening to. You've chosen this one, and for that, I am truly, truly grateful. If you're a first-time listener or a long-time listener and you haven't yet subscribed to the show, please make sure that you do, because you'll get updated of the latest episodes every time they come out. And if, again, you are enjoying it, I'd really, really appreciate a honest rating review on Apple Podcasts. I read every single one personally, and they do really mean the world to me. And yes, they help others find the show. If you're able to do that, again, I massively, massively appreciate it. But until next time, happy fishing.